Hey, what's up, adventurers? It's LeeLos, and today we're talking about why JoJo is a legendary classic. And guys, keep up the great work towards your dreams and goals. You can definitely do it, and I believe in you. So I've been watching JoJo Part 5, and I've just been having so much fun watching it. In all honesty, this is probably the most fun I've had watching an animated series in quite some time. Recently, I just watched episode 18 through 24 of JoJo, and that was from where they're battling the Iceman all the way to where they're fighting this blob monster. Here are some big points that I want to point out that I feel should be really appreciated in JoJo. Number one is that it's completely unpredictable. You're watching an episode of JoJo and it's pretty much the least expected thing. It's what's always going to happen. Normally when you watch a shonen series or just any kind of anime series, after you've seen enough of them, you can kind of just predict what's going to happen next most of the time. In action series too, they tend to follow the same type of format. You can usually predict stuff pretty easy, but with JoJo, that just simply isn't the case. Here's an example. Like in episode 18 of part 5, Giorno and Mista were just driving in a car. It's just a simple scene. It's just them driving in a car. The next moment, Mista sees a finger frozen to the windshield, and then he finds out he's missing a finger. And then next thing you know, they're under attack. It's this crazy stuff, man. I don't know how JoJo just continuously does this, but it's like you can really never predict it. That's a really great fight to get people interested in JoJo if they've never seen JoJo before. And the next thing I want to say is that the battles in JoJo are extremely smart. It's like every time they have a fight, they have these 10,000 IQ big brain plans every single time. And it's just like a lot of times when I'm watching these JoJo fights, I need to pause it and really think about what they just said because there's so many steps that happen in each fight. It's just written so smart and it's written so well. Just makes it super fun to keep watching it. And a good example of that being in this Iceman battle, Giorno turns Mista's bullets into plants. So when Mista shoots the bullets, the plants grow through the ice and break the Iceman off of the car. It's like, dude, that's just so smart, you know? And that kind of thing happens consistently. So I'm loving JoJo a lot. I think this is my favorite part. Like part 5 is probably my favorite part as of right now. Part 2 would be my second favorite part. It's just Joseph Joestar is such an iconic character that it's hard to put him second place, but it's like, man, I don't know. Part 5 has just been so consistently fantastic that I have to say it's my favorite part of JoJo. Giorno, he has strong abilities, but really the most powerful thing about Giorno is his just genius mind, because it's like no matter what the enemy they fight, no matter what the enemy does, no matter how elaborate the enemy plan is, Giorno always is able to see through it and figure out their weakness and figure out a way to defeat them every time. That's really what makes Giorno more dangerous than all the other characters, is that he just is way too smart, which is a nice change in a JoJo character because, like, for example, with Jotaro, it was just, he was so strong that anyone he fought would just get beaten up. So he didn't really need to use strategy. He just needed to punch people and he would win. Giorno, it's like he's strong, but he's not so overpowered that he can just wipe people out the same way Jotaro could. Giorno's constantly thinking really hard. So it's awesome to see that. And I'm absolutely loving part 5 of JoJo. I will probably marathon the rest of it. I don't know, man. I'm loving it. Not sure if I'll do episode reviews or episode discussion. This is just me genuinely saying I just love JoJo. It's awesome. It's super unpredictable. It's super fun. The voice acting is just incredible, dude. I love the voice acting. And another thing I want to say is I've been watching it both in sub and dub. It's like as I'm watching it in sub, if I see a moment that's like really, really cool, I want to hear how the dub did it, so I'll flip it back into dub. I'm watching it on Netflix, having a lot of fun doing that. And I'll be completely honest with you guys, the dub is doing a great job. They have some really great voice actors for the characters in JoJo Part 5. And honestly, from what I've heard, JoJo dub has actually been pretty good through, I think, every part. I think every part of the JoJo dub has been pretty solid. This one is really cool as well. So I'm loving this series. I'm mainly watching it in sub, but it's like whenever I see like one of the battle cries that one of the stands do, I want to hear how that sounds in dub. So I flip it back and forth every now and then. But I'm just loving the series. It's amazing, guys. Let me know what you think about JoJo. Let me know if there's some things about JoJo that you like that I didn't mention. Just let me know in the comments. I'm loving this series and really looking forward to starting up part 6. So thank you guys for watching. You have a great day. Keep up the great work towards all your dreams and goals.